Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of MLB The Show here on YouTube. We are 2-3 right here to start the season. Duvall got rocked, because of course he did. What's up? Ucetta's doing well. That's good to see. Glad we put him as the closer and not Duvall. We're winning a lot now. We have a bottom of the ninth comeback situation against an Angels team, which has a 5.71 team ERA so far this season. Here comes Kyle Teal, who's been cold, against Ben Joyce, who had a rough year last year. Teal fouls it away. How's your part of the collab been going? I've been really busy, but I can start working on it after I finish this. Good take for Kyle Teal. Slider just misses outside. Bottom of the ninth, runner on first. Swing and a miss. Teal way behind that one. It's 1-2. One out. Joyce already with 15 pitches. Good take. 101 from Joyce, who throws harder than anybody else in the league. That one is hit into left field. It's going to get down. I'll also be safe. Thank you, man. You too. Runners on first and second. Here comes James Outman. Outman's been really off to a hot start this year. He's 2 for 4 today. And he hits a grounder to second. This one might be two. Outman beats it out at first base. And we play on. James Outman. What's up, Troy? Watching my Rangers? Yeah, I heard they were playing against Blue Jays.
The right fielder, Addison.
Here comes Addison Barger, a Blue Jay in real life. And he hits this one to second base, and that's going to be the game. Good pick at second base by Jonathan India. Charles Elez, the Impact rookie from a year ago, hits a homer and a double and a single as Hunter Gaddis gets tagged with the loss. So our 3-game winning streak comes to an end. We lose again, and we win one. Ucetta gets the save. And do you need a yes, that would be very helpful. I don't know who to use in my next MLB The Show franchise. What teams have you used, like, or this year or in recent years? That is going to be foul. Prado very early on it. He's off to a rough start. He's 0 for 3 today. Fouls away the sinker, which I believe just caught the zone. It did. 0-2 to Prado. Runner on second. And he checks his swing. Strike 3. I've only used the Rangers. Obviously the Rockies would be a fun one. They're kind of the famous pick right now with how bad they've been. But really, any bad team or even a big market team sometimes are fun to build up, just with a lot of money. Wow, we are 27th in team ERA. The Royals are shit though. 6.18. Here comes Jamal Whaley. Base is jacked for the youngster, who is one of the best players in baseball. 99 potential for Whaley. He's entering year 4. And at just 21 years old, the sky is the limit. Whaley hits this one. Not a lot of power on it. It will be caught, and that'll be the end of the 7th. The Sox strand him loaded as we go to the 8th. Here in the 9th, Barger ties it up. Here comes Correa. Correa hit 2 home runs in his first 2 at-bats as a White Sox. He's got another one today. Good take. And the big guy we got in the offseason, big trade. Going to be paying him $33 million for each of the next 2 seasons. He also moved into third base. Good take from Correa. Big guy. It's that one high and deep, but it will be foul. Very well struck by Correa. That's strike 1. 2-1 now. Hits this one on the ground to shortstop and back around to first to get the slow-footed Carlos in time. We go to extra innings. And here we got a chance. Addison Barger. We better get a reveal trailer for College Football 26 this week. We will. Barger already has a homer today. Fouls away the cutter below the zone. I yanked the PCI down, then pulled it up. Should have kept it down. Either way, it would have been a bad hit. Good take from Barger. The cutter almost comes back and catches the zone. Addison's 2 for 4 today. Has a home run. Good take. 2-1. Barger. He's been hot. He's very clutch as well. Oh, he was out in front of it. Down the line foul. 2-2. Good take. Count is now full. Nick Maton waits on deck. He's got a pair of walks tonight, and he's been extremely clutch this year. Barger gets a piece of it. That one did catch the zone. Good decision to swing. Still full count. He'll see another one. And he hits it well. High and deep. It's going to bounce. He's going to score 2, and the Sox win it. Carlos Correa comes home, and Addison Barger walks it off in one of his best games of his career. 3 for 5 with a homer, 2 RBIs. Hunter Gaddis with the win. 2 innings of 1 hit, 1 strikeout baseball. Correa with a homer, and we are 7-8 right now. Here we're trying to complete a 9th inning comeback with Rodolfo Castro at the plate. The Phillies are the worst pitching team in baseball. We've faced some terrible pitching teams lately. Here's Castro, who's been good this season.
Now batting,
but against a right-handed pitcher, we do not want to win.
Castro.
Yeah, he swings right through 100. We're going to pinch hit for Castro with Brendan Donovan. 51 ABs. Donovan has not been great this year, but he's going to come in. So here comes Brendan Donovan against Orion Kirkring, who's probably the best closer in baseball right now. What a pitch. The sweeper catches the zone, and it's quickly 0-2 to Donovan. Donovan made some money this offseason for the Sox. It's this one, and it'll be scooped up by the second baseman. We need 2 to win going into the bottom of the 9th. All right, good luck, man.
13, shortstop, Jamal Whaley.
Jamal Whaley. Wow, he said his name. Must be an update. They've just said number 13, but now they say the PA announcer just said Jamal Whaley. Whaley's been hitting for low average, but high OPS off the pitcher. And everybody's safe. Jamal Whaley beats out a single that goes off the leg of Kirkring. We're now down by just a run. Here comes Correa. He's 2 for 4. He's been insane this season. Oh, Christ. The sweeper has Correa going out front. That one's well struck. Will it get down? Yes, it will. Runner heads home for the win. Or for the tie. My apologies. He is safe. Caro comes in home. Correa has a 3-hit ball game. And they're going to take Kirkring out of the game. That's a huge W. Here comes Jesus Tinoco, who's done well in 6 1/3. Here comes Alec Burleson. Correa was right on that. Could have been an opposite field homer. Burleson. This one is up the middle. We're going to wave the runner. And we're going to win the game. A 3-run comeback for the White Sox in the 9th inning as we get the win and the bats continue to do their thing here in April. Nick Pratto is player of the game, 2 for 4 with a homer. Julks with a bomb. Maton with a 2-hit. Burleson with a 2-hit game. Jairo Iriarte is out for a few weeks. That is certainly not good. We'll go to the rotation. Tony Gonsolin is insane. 4 starts, 4-0, 23 1/3 of 2-run ball, no home runs. He's walking more people than you'd like, but my goodness, he's so good. Gonsolin has been amazing since we got him. After not pitching for 4 seasons, he's had 2 straight Cy Young level campaigns. Dustin May has been awful. Elder's been bad. Thorpe's been good. Schultz has not been great out of the bullpen in 6 outings. Cosgrove has been good once again. Dari Moreta has not been particularly good. Buto has been good. Ashby has been solid. Hunter Gaddis has been good. Doval is still bad. And then Uceta has been excellent. Who comes up from AAA? Maybe Bobby Miller? Hagen Smith? Grant Taylor? Victor? Maybe Eli Morgan, to be honest. Just a little cleaning up of things. I want Darren Favre in Double-A. I'm going to call Victor up to the bigs. And I'm also going to call Todd Rainey up to triple. And I'm also going to call Peter Higgins up to double. I will try to stream the show or CFB or Madden. Awesome. We're 9-8 right now. Let's take a look at the bats. Also, how was Jairo doing? Jairo was sucking. Teal, 38 at bats. He's been not great. Harrow in 23 has been bad. Britt Cruz is killing it down at triple. Prado at 58 has been not good. I do forget we have Haesung Kim. Forget we got him. Maton's been great. Good start for him in 57 ABs. Fitzgerald in 27 has been elite. Correa in 58 at-bats has been MVP level, 5 home runs. Not a great defender at third, though. Not as good as he once was. Barger, very similar to last year, just doesn't have that magic that he had pre-injuries. Whaley's been crazy good, hitting for so much power. Rodolfo Castro, 29 at-bats, has been very good as well. Brendan Donovan, I know, has been struggling, 650 OPS. Julks in 38 ABs is just doing his thing. Outman in 38 ABs is killing it. And then Burleson in 65 at-bats has been very solid as well. Now we check the pitching rotation because I do not want Victor Gonzalez starting. I want Noah Schultz entering the rotation. And then Buto becomes the long reliever. And Victor joins the middle. Brendan Donovan is injured. That means we'll call somebody up, probably an outfielder. Or maybe Haesung. He's not doing well at AAA, though, or he's doing okay. Maybe Masataka Yoshida? I forget we have so many good players. Forget sometimes. Wade Meckler's been good. How's Braden Montgomery doing? He's fine. Adrian Santo has been insane. He might be a call-up soon. Hudson Haskin has been awful. Yeah, I think the call is Masataka Yoshida. Our 40 man is full. That's fine. We will take Brian Ramos. Oh, God. Never mind. Brian Ramos is probably going to come up, to be honest. No, I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to take Hudson. Haskins going off the 40 man. And we're going to call Masataka Yoshida up to the majors. He will join the squad. We know he's really good against righties. He can kind of fill that void. Maybe not out in left field. Maybe that's, I think that's Burleson. Put Burleson in left. Yoshida is the DH. The bottom of our lineup is doing so hot. Yoshida is another lefty. He's not fast. So the new leadoff hitter is Outman once again. And then it's like Teal, Barger, Maton, Prado, and Yoshida. And then here we're fine. That's the new lineup for now. We lost. We scored only 1 run. Shocker. Yeah, it's been a rough year offensively for the Rangers. The Phillies pitching staff sucks. My goodness, 6.02 ERA. Jose Suarez getting the outing right now. Oh my God, Jamal Whaley. Another one. Get out, ball. It is gone. 402 feet. A no-doubter for Jamal Whaley. Perfect. Yeah, I had to stop mid-sentence to watch that one. 106 off the bat. And it's going to be a call to the bullpen for the Phillies, who have just gotten rocked this season. It's 5-3. The Sox take the lead. Here comes Kyle Teal. Teal fights this one off. Will it be a base hit? It will not. 2 away in the 8th. Here comes Nick Prado. Nick Prado against a right-handed pitcher. Is that a canon event? Not really, but we don't really have anybody else to substitute in. Here's Prado. Oh my goodness! Again! No doubt about it. Nick Prado. 372 feet. His second home run of the series. And this Phillies pitching staff is getting rocked. ERA in the 6s for these guys. Barger hits this one into center field, but it will be caught by the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. And we do get the win after a 4-run 8th. Jamal Whaley with a pinch hit, 3-run home run. Correa goes 2 for 3. Outman with a homer. Prado with a homer. Man, just against these Phillies, it's an auto win for the Bats. We do have to call up another player because somebody else just got hurt. I forgot who it was. It was Don. No, it was he just got hurt. Maton, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Maton. So I think Haesung Kim has to come up. Did you draft Whaley? Yes, I did. And when I tell you this guy is an absolute dog, I mean it. He had 2 home runs on his his MLB debut, 18 years old. This guy hits 2 home runs. He has 99 potential. And look at this season he's off to this year. Look at that. It's going to be excellent. And I also signed him to a long-term contract. Only $26 million this season. All right, so we did call up Haesung Kim. He's going to slot in against righties, not as the first baseman. No way Whaley is 197 pounds, lol. He's 5'7". He's 5'7". That's why he's so big, or he looks big, because he's so short. So Prado will play first, Kim at second. Kim will bat ninth. Yoshida went 0 for 4. Nice. And then against lefties, we will have Yoshida. Yeah, Masataka Yoshida is the DH. And he will bat 8th. Taro hitting 9th. By the way, Teal has been bad this season. Not near as good as he was last year. Pitching, May and Elder still struggling. Thorpe still doing well. Schultz hasn't pitched yet. Out of the rotation. We are on a huge win streak. It's been 5 in a row for the Sox. Here we play the Marlins. And we have a chance to take the lead here. Jamal Whaley against former White Sox closer Jose Alvarado. This is Alvarado's third stint with the Florida team, as he began his career with the Rays, and then spent half a season with the Rays before coming to the White Sox for a year.
Whaley.
Now he's with the Marlins. Whaley at the dish. Good take, as it's now 1-0. Whaley's been very clutch this season, batting .333 with runners in scoring position. What a pitch by Alvarado. Whaley's former teammate paints the zone. It's now 1-1. Declan Cronin awaits in the bullpen. Alvarado just 8 pitches deep. Should be ready to go for several more batters. This one's down the line. That's going to score at least one. Runner goes to third and is safe. It's an RBI double for Jamal Whaley. Go-ahead run comes into the plate, and Alvarado gives it up. Here comes Correa, who's going to get intentionally walked. They don't want to pitch to the veteran. Here comes Burleson, all-star last season, hit over 30 bombs. Hasn't had that same power this year, but he's still been serviceable. Good take. Almost caught the zone a little bit. You could argue that could have been called a strike. Alvarado doesn't like it. Base is jacked against his former team. That's a good take. Well off the zone by about an inch. 2-0 to Burleson. Correa at first. Whaley at second. And Burleson gets a piece of the sinker. That one probably would have been called ball 3, but it did catch just a little bit of the zone. Burleson usually doesn't chase at pitches like that. That one gets in. Strike 2. It's a looking strike on Burleson. Count is even. Base is jacked up. And the big lefty hits it. It will drop. A second run is coming around and will score. It's a 2 RBI single for Burleson. And the Sox now lead 7-4. Alvarado is going to get taken out of the game. New pitcher is John Schreibner, who has been struggling this season, striking out not a great bit of guys. ERA at 8.68 in 9 1/3. Here comes the struggling Kyle Teal. Teal's 0 for 4. It's this one down the line foul. That was well hit by Teal, who was just early. Oh my goodness, the sweeper fooled him. He had good timing too. I don't know why it checked my swing. I guess I just didn't press the button hard enough. There we go, down on strikes. Kyle Teal is 0 for 5. He has been off this season. I didn't mean to finish playing the game. We'll go to bullpen. Put Edwin Uceta into the game. Let him cook. Yeah. So Edwin Uceta comes in, gets the save for A.J. Hinch's White Sox. Masataka Yoshida, 2 for 4 with a homer. How about that? Addison Barger, 2 for 4 with a triple. Correa with a homer and gets intentionally walked. Whaley with the go-ahead. The Bats have been doing the damn thing. We get another win. And we finally take an L here. We take another one. And it's time to call up a pitcher. It's going to be Bobby Miller. Bobby Miller is going to join the big league roster. He will join the rotation as well. Schultz has not been good. Did not have a good start. We've gotten 52 innings out of him, and it's been a 7.62 career ERA for Mr. Noah Schultz. Bryce Elder continues to struggle as well, as does Dustin May. And then Tony Gonsolin is just our lock guy. He's insane. Bullpen has been pretty solid. Doval has really locked in lately, as we are now 14-10. Rodolfo Castro is out for a few days. We'll throw him on the IL. And we'll see how things go. Prado is heating up. That's good to see. Haisung, 19 at-bats, has not been bad, but we know he's more better defensively. Brian Ramos is killing it down there. I feel like I got to give him a call. Brooks Baldwin's been bad. He would usually be that guy. Wade Meckler is another guy I've been wanting to give a chance. Oh no, Braden Montgomery. Braden Montgomery's got to come up, man. Braden's joining the team. And he will play out in center field. Tyler Fitzgerald will play second base against lefties. Did Fitzgerald play well defensively? No, he was terrible out in center field. I think Fitzgerald's going to be our leadoff man here. Then it'll be Jolts, Prado, Yoshida. No, it'll be... Yeah. It's going to be Jolks, Prado, Yoshida, Montgomery, and Carroll. That's going to be the lineup against lefties for now. Donovan is returned. I don't want to send Montgomery right back down. So instead, I'm just going to send Haisung Kim back down to AAA. So Donovan returns. Donovan plays second base. And he also will move back up to that leadoff spot, I'm assuming. I mean, maybe not. Outman's been doing really well. I'd say maybe Donovan bats fifth. Oh, Barger's been killing it. Barger fifth, Donovan sixth, Teal seventh, Yoshida eighth. What do you think A&M's record will be this year? 9-3, 10-2, man. I'm holding out. But, I mean, you always got to be prepared for like an 8-5 as an Aggie fan. Julks is going to come in over Donovan here against lefties to bat fifth. And we will just keep on pushing. Maton is back. So I think this means that Montgomery just has to go back down. Yeah, Braden's going back down to AAA. Nick Maton came in. Masataka Yoshida came out. I think Prado is probably the guy that should come out. Yeah. Maton can't play first. Burleson. So we'll do Maton in left, Burleson at first, Yoshida the DH. And then Maton hits eighth, that's fine. And here against lefties, they have him coming in. And I also want Tyler Fitzgerald to bat. I want him... Do I want him out in center? No, not particularly. Not particularly, but that's how it's going to go. He's fast, so why not? Yeah, and then I'll hit him up in the lineup for sure. For that leadoff. Maton will bat fifth. This becomes the new lineup against lefties. Pitching rotation very similar to as it was. All right, another late game comeback chance. We've had a lot of these. We're 5th in runs scored, 13th in runs allowed. The A's are actually a good pitching team. Here comes Addison Barger, who's been excellent. He's batting .361 this season. He's been off to an excellent start. Runner on first, nobody out. Barger on the ground to second. This probably is going to be 2. Oh, but he bobbles it. That could have been 2, but instead it's none. Base hit for Barger. They're saying it was a tough play to make. Here comes Outman. Outman's 1 for 3. Oh, goodness. Very early. Hate it when, I wish I could just go through with the freaking swing. Outman fouls it away on the power swing. It's now 0-2. Another very clutch player this season that hasn't been particularly good in the clutch for us in previous years. Outman fouls that one away. Barely got a touch of it. Power swinging, too. 0-2 now to James Outman. Runners on first and second. Swing and a miss. Down he goes on a bad pitch. Here comes Tyler Fitzgerald, who's 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. Fitzgerald batting .324 this year, batting only against lefties pretty much. Here he is against a righty. Fitzgerald fouls away the 96. Probably would have been called a ball, to be honest, if he took that. I actually don't like that 37 clutch rating, so I'm probably going to regret using him to bat here, as good lord, what a pitch. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh goodness. That entire baseball was in the zone too. Ullman. The pitch, and it is going to be caught. So runners on first and second, nobody out. All of a sudden becomes 2 out as we turn over the lineup card for Yoshida, who's 2 for 4 with a homer. The veteran designated hitter, who for whatever reason is batting leadoff. Hits it up the middle. Base knock. Runner comes home. Yoshida digging for second. It's going to be a base clearing double. The White Sox take the go-ahead lead. Yoshida is 3 for 5. Here comes Brendan Donovan. Diego Castillo, the new pitcher. Donovan, oh my god, he was right on that, just foul. 103 in the foul territory. Donovan up the middle. Yoshida holds up at third. It was a bad throw, so he would have scored. Donovan now on first. Runners pick corners for Alec Burleson. Alex 1 for 4. Against a righty is where he thrives. Hits it well. Will it get down? No, it will not. Good play out in left field by, that looks like Jake Fraley. Probably not, but we do get the win. Good comeback for the Sox. As usual, Victor Gonzalez with 2 innings. Correa with another home run. Oh my goodness, the bats are doing so good. We're 18-10 on another winning streak. We lose there as we blow 1. And now we need to send down a pitcher as Jairo Iriarte has come back. Drew Thorpe did get hurt, but we do need to send somebody down. Thinking that someone might have to be Dari Moreta. He's been stinky. Elder's been bad. Schultz has been bad. Yeah, I think I'm just going to send Dari Moreta. No. Let's do Elder. No, he's making too much money, man. He's been so stinky. Alright, Moreta's going off the 40, man, for now. Oh, goodness. Schultz goes out of the rotation. Yuto back in the middle. While these other guys, Ashby's been better. He's been very solid. We're 18 and 11 right now. Simming over to draft day. We lose a pair. Now the bases are jacked. We are 6th in runs scored, 15th in runs allowed. James Outman at the dish. Lucas Sims pitching. The go-ahead, we're down by 2, but the go-ahead run is aboard.
1-0.
Runner on first, runner on second, runner on third. In case you didn't know, in this channel, we say the bases are jacked up for James Outman, who's in the 9-hole today. Don't know why my leadoff hitter is batting 9th. Hopefully he was a pinch hitter. Oh my goodness! James Outman, 111 off the bat. Forget about it. 421 feet. It's a grand slam for the center fielder, James Outman. 110 off the bat. Forget about it. That thing is on another planet. Absolute rocket. Fans chanting to throw it back as the Yankees are now down by 2 with just one swing of the bat from Outman. He turns over the lineup card to Brendan Donovan. Donovan into center field. That's going to be a base knock. Holy clutch. James Outman, who's only been rated a 50 clutch rating in this game, has been so clutch for us this year. Here comes Corey Julks. Julks batting over 300. He always gets off to a pretty hot start. Oh my goodness, he would have rocked that if he just sat back on it. Instead, he kills it 106 into the foul territory. Runner on first, only one away. Julks hits this one well, but it's right at the left fielder. That'll be 2 away. 103 off the bat. Julks saw 2 pitches and hit them both over 100 miles an hour. Nothing to show for it. Here's Whaley, who's been playing like an MVP. He's 2 for 3 today. 1033 OPS on the batting 321. Whaley on the ground to short. Rolled over it with the power swing. However, we go to the bottom of the 8th, and the Chicago White Sox have the lead. And we do get the win. Another comeback victory. Noah Schultz with a decent enough outing, actually. Only 2 hits, 2 runs. Maton with the homer. Outman with the homer. And then Lucas Sims with 5 earned runs in no innings. My goodness, he got rocked. We lose. Rodolfo Castro returns. So now we take a look at the team. And I think I'm just going to send down Yoshida because he is hurt. But he did something. I don't know what, but against righties, Prado returns probably. Yeah, Prado's back. Outman bats leadoff. What do you mean he's cold? He just hit a freaking grand slam. He just hit a grand slam. What do you mean he's cold? Teal is warming up, thank goodness, but he's still bad. Maton's been alright, and then Prado will hit 9th. This is a good lineup. Here, I want Castro playing. I don't care how I have to get him in there. Probably going to play over Burleson, right? Burleson is by far our worst hitter. Or no, Teal. Castro will not play DH. Those responsibilities will go to Alec Burleson. Then Castro will play over at second. Maton in right, Julks in left, Fitzgerald in center. And then Castro becomes our leadoff hitter against lefties. We know how good he is against them. And then the lineup behind him looks like Fitzgerald, Maton, Julks, Prado, and Caro, who's actually been hitting really well lately. 306 average on the season. Jairo Iriarte is just not a good player, man. This 2027 season might have just been a fluke. We're 20-14. Runners at the corners for Corey Julks. We're 6th in runs, 20th in runs allowed. The pitching kind of stinks. Yankees are 12th in both. 295 average. Down 2-1. Same thing. 8th inning. Same pitcher that came in after we hit the grand slam. Sir Anthony Dominguez. Julks grounds one foul. It's 0-1. Don't know why he's hitting second. Checks his swing and say he's good. I was about to say I barely tapped that button. 1-1 now. Julks, longtime White Sox. It's that one high and far into left field. That was crushed. We're going to tag up. It was very well struck by Julks. Warning track power, and it will get a run in. Just no power from that guy. It's so frustrating having DeGrom and Eovaldi pitch 2-run games and still lose. Dude. Yeah. Y'all are kind of... You guys... I mean, those are some veteran pitchers that are excellent, but they're kind of wasting away. Do I watch CF Budge? Yes. Have been for a long time. He's really good. Really good, let's see. Is he Instagram or is he on YouTube too? 3-0 to Alec Burleson. Nick Maton awaits on deck. Green light for Alec. It's that one. Rocket hard down the line. Burleson digging for 2. Runner goes home and will be out at the plate. So we go to the middle of the 8th. Tie game. Aaron Judge flashing off the arm out in left. We're going to enter the game as Hunter Gaddis. Try to get out of this jam here. Austin Wells. Good pitch from Gaddis. Very good pitch. Go to the bullpen. All lefties. Warm Victor Gonzalez, the former Yankee. Circle change misses from Gaddis.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
The fastball. That one is fouled away. Good pitch by Hunter Gaddis. Sorry, wait a second. Let me read your comment. Sorry. Do you agree with his vid from today? I don't know if I've seen it. Let me watch it real quick. The one about the College World Series. Best postseason format in sports. That is... Yeah, that's a hot take. Oh, or maybe you mean this. Post-spring college football playoff predictions. Yeah, I did see this. My immediate thoughts were Georgia Tech is bold, but I don't necessarily hate it. Alabama is a little high. I don't have them winning the SEC. And then USC being in there is slightly outrageous. Arizona State being as high as they are is also kind of crazy for me. Everything else, though, pretty chalky. I like LSU being where they are. I love Penn State. Love Clemson for this season. 1 and 2 to Austin Wells. Swing and a miss. What a pitch from Hunter Gaddis. Makes Wells look like an idiot. We'll have Gaddis pitch to Lamont Wade now.
The designated hitter, Lamont Wade Jr.
Strike 1. Good pitch from Gaddis. Can he get out of the inning? Fouled away now by Wade. 0-2. This one's fouled off. Wade got a good piece. See if I can ink the edge of the zone here. There's a ball. Good take. Wade has a pretty good eye. Donovan picks it up. I don't know why he's playing shortstop, but he is going to get the out. End of the 10th. We continue onward. And we get the win. Donovan and Burleson, the two former Cardinals. So you think Bama makes it? I do think Bama makes it, but I don't think they win the SEC. I don't think they're the best team in the SEC this year. I do think they're talented, though. So we get the win. Hunter Gaddis picks up the dub. Edwin Uceta with the save. He's been crazy good. Wade Meckler out for 6 months. Drew Thorpe is back. Good to see Thorpe returning. Iriarte still sucks. He might have to actually have something done about that. Bobby's going down. Goodbye, Bobby. Who did I send down that it was Moretta. Yeah, Moretta's going back on the 40-man for sure. Yeah, perfect. Pitching rotation. Elder, probably over Schultz, to be honest. Thorpe has been very solid this season so far. Gonsolin's been still great. May is on a hotter streak with two former Dodgers. Cosgrove's been killing it. Gonzalez has been good. Another former Dodger. Buto has been all right. Ashby's been good. Gaddis has been crazy good. Doval's been very hot lately. And Edwin Uceta has been perfect as a White Sox pitcher. 11 saves, no runs for Uceta. Masataka Yoshida is back. We'll leave him down in AAA for the time being. Jamal Whaley out for 1 to 2 months. Well, that's certainly not ideal. Certainly is not ideal. Look at this. 41 games. This is about as good as it gets. 9 home runs, 1050 OPS, 2.4 WAR, 986 fielding percentage. Walk rate was way up. K rate was way down. Walks per K was way up. Isolated power was through the roof. Only a homer every 15 at bats for this guy. He was ready to win. People were ready to hand this guy the MVP. But now he's not going to get it. We're going to call Masataka Yoshida back up. Brady Montgomery's got to be a call soon. So Castro's still been good. As has Caro. Caro's been nice. We'll add Yoshida back in. We will play DH. Burleson out in left. Maton. We'll have Donovan at third. Correa at short. Maton at second. Outman. Our lineup now becomes Donovan, Outman, Correa, Burleson, Barger. We have so many lefties. Burleson, Barger, Teal, Maton, Prado, Yoshida. And then against lefties, we throw Masataka Yoshida out there. Actually, he's terrible defensively. Maybe just Kyle Teal? Addison Barger. Thinking Teal. Or Outman. What are we looking at? 109 for Teal. Outman's like a 104. Yeah, we'll make Teal. Teal's gonna play every day. Make him figure his shit out. So that means he'll play out in the outfield again. And he can play center. Kyle Teal can be our center fielder, guys. I think that might be how it goes. Fitzgerald at second, Castro at short, Julks in left, Teal in center, Maton in right, Prado at first. Yeah, that's going to be the group. Lineup is Castro, Fitzgerald, Correa, Burleson, Maton, Teal, or maybe Jolks. Yeah, no, Jolks, Maton, Teal, Prado, Caro. Pitching, Gonsolin, May, Uriarte. Thorpe, and then Elder has been really bad. Cosgrove, Gonzalez, Buto, Ashby, Gaddis, Doval, and Uceta have all been great. Uceta finally gave up a run. And we'll just continue to play. It's going to be rough without Whaley being in the lineup. Hagen Smith is hurt down in the minors. I miss Bordeaux's CFB revamped rebuilds. Yeah, that was peak life. That's such a real statement, dude. W. We take the L. We get another win. Not getting to play much. Jamal Whaley is still injured. Yeah, we're keeping him on the list. Hagen Smith is back. Gonsolin is out for a little while. And we got to call up the pitcher. Bobby. Hagen. Grant Taylor. My goodness, man. How could you not? Oh, my. Might have to be Grant Taylor. Getting your Cano's been good down there, but yeah, I think Grant Taylor has earned himself a call to the majors, his first time at show. And I think I'm going to slot Noah Schultz in. But yeah, our team has gotten a lot worse recently with our best pitcher and our best batter now being injured. Taylor becomes the long reliever. Win. Drew Thorpe is out, so now we no longer have any good pitchers. I think Bobby or Hagen comes up. Let's call it Hagen. Just because he's a chill guy. How much? Hagen has not played much his career. It's kind of crazy. He's been awful too. So I think we're going to throw Grant Taylor into the rotation. He's gone 6 2/3 and 8 strikeout, no run baseball. Yeah, that's pretty good. Elder is hot. Schultz has been bad. May's bad. Uriarte is bad. And then, yeah, our pitching staff stinks right now. We're getting bit by the injury bug here in mid-May. We keep winning games, though. That's all I care. Here's a late game comeback chance. Here comes Correa. We are 3rd in runs scored, 5th in pitching. Our pitching has been so good. All our good players are getting injured, but we're just getting better. There's Correa, who's been a little bit of a cold streak, down to 283 with the average. Still been insane, though. Good take. And he's still been so clutch. 455 with runners in scoring position is just outrageous.
That's a ball.
Good take. Good check swing there by Correa. 2-0. Nobody out. No strikes. Oh my god, that was crushed, but it's foul. 101 off the bat. Absolutely pulverizes it, just out way early. Clay Campaneris on the mound. That one slots in for a strike. It's 2-2 now. Runner goes, and it's a foul ball from Correa. So we play onward. Campaneris, I believe, is a drafted player by the Blue Jays. Oh, and a terrible swing by Correa as Campaneris crawls backward in the at-bat to get the strikeout. Here comes Nick Prado. Nick Prado batting 7th. I think that was a pinch hit appearance by Correa. Prado, again, another 100-plus mile-an-hour foul ball by these White Sox. Runners on 1st and 2nd. Swing. Yes, Prado swings right through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
0-2. And it plunks him. Bases will now be jacked for James Outman. We've seen this story before. Outman's 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. He's already got 1 grand slam on the road against an AL East team, and he did it again! There's no way! James Outman, the king of clutch, 415 feet, It's another eighth inning go-ahead grand slam on the road. 415 feet by James Outman. And they're going to go to the bullpen. Here comes Corey Julks, the ninth hitter. Taylor Clark is the new pitcher. Swing and a miss for Julks. Mistook the slider for the fastball. That one goes up into center field. And center fielder will have to move exactly 2 steps to make the play. And he puts away Julks. Will turn over the lineup card to why is he hitting leadoff? Yoshida, very hot though. 299 average. He's been on a very hot streak lately. Good take. Slider dips in. Got a baseball in half's length outside. Yoshida jams it foul, but still in the field of play. And he will be put away by former White Sox Josh Rojas. Will return to simulations and take the win. After another James Outman grand slam, what a game for the Sox. Uceta gets the save. And Chicago claws back from a 3-0 first quarter deficit to get the dub. Prado gets hurt. So we'll now... The White Sox win. Yes, sir. Sung. Very bad. Ramos getting worse. McNair has been killing it. My God. He might need a call-up. Baldwin's been so terrible. Might have to be Montgomery time. Yeah. You know what time it is. Braden Montgomery, welcome back to the show. Who's going in against righties? I'm thinking Julks. Julks has been very good. Yeah, deserves it. He is going to play over in left. Barger in right. How has Barger been as a right fielder this year? He's been okay. Just okay. Great as a hitter, though. Very excellent. Maton has been hot. Yeah, the bats are just killing it. Teal is hot. Teal is so back. Oh my goodness, Teal is back. Julks will bat 8th. Never mind. Julks is batting 9th. Yoshida's been killing it as well. Burleson is here. He's been doing the damn thing. Correa is on a cold streak, but he's still got 10 home runs, chat. James Outman, 8 home runs. 2 of those grand slams. And then Brendan Donovan hasn't been too terrible either. He plays good defense, I'm assuming. Yes, he's been excellent. Wherever you put him, he's insane. And then we don't even have Jamal Whaley on the team right now, which is mind-boggling. I'll throw Braden Montgomery in the lineup. Do I really want Kyle Teal as my center fielder? I suppose I do. Nick Maton will be the DH. I think. Yep, Burleson at first. Just fine. We will move Teal up in the lineup. Do I even want... I don't think I even want Teal batting against lefties. Then we'll do this. Yeah, that's much more serviceable. We want Correa at short, because if it's not Whaley, then we might as well put Correa out there. Burleson, Julks bats 5th, Maton 6th, Yoshida 7th, Caro 8th, Montgomery 9th. A couple of switch hitters at the bottom of the lineup. And then pitching rotation, May still bad, Iriarte still sucks, Taylor, Elder still sucks, Schultz still sucks. Smith hasn't been terrible, though. As we begin a new month, we get another late game comeback win, which the amount of these we're getting is kind of insane. We lose again. We win, because Uceta is crazy good. We win again. And here we got a chance. Bottom of the 9th. The winning run at the plate, it's Corey Julks. We are the #1 offense in baseball. 310 runs scored right now. Have you
The
ever
left
watched one
fielder,
of
number
Eddie
30,
Bowley's videos? I
Corey
don't believe so.
Jones.
DJ Hertz on the mound. 2 away. Jolks, perfect up the middle. Fitzgerald will hold up at second. We are now within 1. Corey Julks reaches on a perfect, and it brings up the number 9 hitter. Guess who? Braden Montgomery. We just called him up. Good take. Hang time I have seen a little bit of, but not a lot. Oh, the curveball. Montgomery could have killed that. Checks his swing. It slots in for a strike anyways. Montgomery is going to end the game. Didn't have the clutch. The youngster won't be able to drive in the runs we need to win the game. We lose by 1. Bryce Elder gets kind of rocked. Correa 2 for 4, though. That's good to see. Jackson Holiday homers for the Orioles. And en route to a Lucas Giolito, the former White Sox, getting the win. Pitching rotation, May, Iriarte, Gonsolin is back. Good to see. Elder, and then Smith has been bad, so we'll just send him down. Hagen Smith's going to go down to AAA after a rough 5 innings. He will try to go through waivers. And Grant Taylor's been excellent, so I don't see why we wouldn't keep him in the rotation. Noah Schultz, meanwhile, goes right back to that long reliever role we know him so well for. Yeah, we've gotten 84 2/3 innings of 6.91 ERA out of Noah Schultz. He's been getting really unlucky, though. The FIP at 4.76, striking out a ton of guys. So I'm hoping he can come around. But right now, he's just not been good. Gonsolin right back at the top of the rotation because he's the GOAT. We lose. We do get the win there. Thorpe is back as well. Prado has returned. A lot of players coming back from injury. So now we assess again. I think it's got to be... Yeah, it's got to be Noah Schultz. Hate to do this to a 79 overall B potential player, but I just can't have this in the major leagues. You got to go down, man. And then batter-wise, Teal and Caro still killing it. Caro in 68 at-bats has been amazing. Teal is back. Prado just returned from an injury. Maton, Fitzgerald are fine. Correa, Barker, I want up. Correa's cold right now. Yeah, he is really cold. Whaley, Castro has been kind of cold. Donovan, Julks, Yoshida, Outman, Montgomery, and the 8 ABs has not been good. Hate that I got to do this, but no, I'm going to send down Prado. I'm sending down Nick Prado. Going down to AAA. It's not been good. I like the upside of having Colson Montgomery on the roster. More. Or Braden Montgomery, that is. I remember seeing you in Trasher's chat before. Yes, I was. I've not seen his videos in a while, though. Here, who comes in against lefties? Is it Teal? It's Yoshida. Yoshida's the new DH against lefties. For that night. Montgomery 8. Pitching rotation, Gonsolin, May, Iriarte, Thorpe, and Taylor. Perfect. Elder in the long reliever role. Gets demoted down there as a reward for his bad play this year. Bottom of the 9th. We've seen this before. Comeback opportunity against one of the worst teams. Hate to say it, but my Houston Astros are 30th in runs scored this season. Sean Dubin, the closer, at work against Edgar Caro. Caro jams this one into left. It's not deep enough to tag, or maybe it is. I didn't even press the button. But we're safe and we win the game. Who even cares? Corey Julks scores the game winner against his former team. And Hunter Gaddis gets the win despite getting kind of rocked. Excellent start for whoever started the game. No runs allowed. Here we are, another comeback opportunity. Dennis Santana, former White Sox, on the mound. Pitching to the second best batting team in
The left
baseball.
fielder,
Corey
number
Jolks
30,
with the runner on
Corey
first. Tyler Fitzgerald
Jolks.
will try and steal second base.
Runner, yes.
Runner goes. Oh, why did I swing? Oh, I thought I was going to be able to hit that out of the park. 0-1. Santana still working. Swing and a miss. That was a ball as well that Jolks swung at. He was taken all the way, but then swung at the last minute. Jolks on the ground to third. This one's going to be 2. Yeah, it sure is. We'll turn over the lineup card after grounding into a double play. New pitcher is the closer, Sean Dubin, as here comes Brendan Donovan, who's having a rough day.
Number 66. Sean
Donovan, base knock. Keeps the inning alive. He is now aboard. For the number 2 hitter, it's not Jamal Whaley, it's James Outman. So, king of clutch. Here comes James Outman. Outman's 0 for 2. He's had 2 grand slams this episode in the 8th inning. Outman crushes that one. It's foul, though. 738 OPS this year for Outman. That's what you're pretty much always going to get, along with some very good defense. Oh, checks his swing. I barely tapped that button, too.
0-2.
0-2 to James Outman. Donovan on first. Good take. Very good take. Dubin working in the bottom of the 8th. We'll assume they'll have him right back out for the 9th. And that one's fouled away by Outman. Good swing. Just bad timing. With a sandstorm in the background. Swing and a miss on the curveball. Good pitch by Sean Dubin. He retires James Outman. And we play on. Bottom of the 9th, we've got the game tied. Correa with a solo home run against his former team. Maton is homered today. And now with the runner on first against the new pitcher Luke Weaver. Only one out. With the go-ahead run just 90 feet away, that should win the game. Doesn't leave the ballpark, but it's plenty deep to tag. Unless we get a... Yeah, that's good. Game over. And the Chicago White Sox win another one. Their ability to come back in the final 2 innings in close games and just find a way to win when the score is within 2 or even 3 runs is amazing. Correa with a homer, Maton as well. Hunter Gaddis is out. Hate to see that. We'll go to the pitchers and probably... You know what? Bring the GOAT Yenier Cano back to the bigs. Yenier Cano has had a great year in the minors. He's coming back. He's been so god-awful for us. But, yeah, we're going to have Tom Castro be one of our new setup men. 1.6 ERA this season in 28 outings. Been quite good. He will join Camilo Doval in the setup role. 20 saves already for Uceta, the 2-time All-Star. We're assuming he'll get number 3 pretty soon. This rotation is starting to look a lot better. Dustin May is always hot, but he has a 5.37 ERA. I don't know how that checks out, but who cares? Gonsolin is still the Cy Young. And I can't wait to get Whaley back. 42 and 27. Runners at the corners. We get the win. Did somebody just get injured? Team chill guy. Uceta. We get the win. And we continue here in the 9th, down by 1-0 in a boring matchup against the Angels. Ben Joyce, as I said earlier, struggled mightily last season after a great campaign the year before. Here's Jolks, runner on first base. We will steal second. And, takeoff attempt is no good. 0 for 2 is Jolks. Trying to turn over the lineup call.
Runner, yes.
Swing and a miss. Throw to second is not very good as Fitzgerald is easily in with the stolen base. Takes away the double play. Oh, and 1 to Jolks. Good take. 101 at the eyeballs. Joyce, 4 pitches today. has not been particularly...
That's
Oh
ball two.
my. What a pitch. Or what a take, I mean. Sorry, bad pitch. Good take. That's a strike. The sinker followed it with my PCI. Just didn't swing. 2-2 now. Jolks. Fouls it away. PCI was nowhere to be found. And it was a terrible swing, but somehow the MLB The Show gods said, I think he made contact with that. Fouls away what would have probably been a ball. Yep, that's a ball. That's ball 3 if I take that. There it is, ball 3. Full count. Brendan Donovan awaits on deck. Fouls away 101. That would have caught the zone. We'll see another pitch. A 9th pitch of the at-bat from Ben Joyce. Oh my God! The slider catches the bottom of the zone. I checked my swing, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The slider paints the bottom half of the zone. And now Donovan digs in very late on that pitch. Top of the order with Tyler Fitzgerald on second. Contact swing, bouncer, and it will be 2 outs, but however, we do advance the runner to third. A tying run just 90 feet away, and James Outman at the plate, the king of clutch. He only has a 718 OPS, and in reality, he only has a 50 clutch rating. But we don't care. That was crushed. Get down, ball. It will. James Outman headed for second. James Outman digging for 3. We're out at third base. Who cares? Middle of the 9th. Game is tied. And of course, the bases are checked. Bottom of the 9th. Victor Gonzalez getting rocked. Oh, Christ. Yeah, can we please get somebody up in the bullpen? Please. This is Carlos Alez, too. That really good player. All righties. Yeah. Our bullpen's absolutely shot. Yeah, I do not want to pitch to Carlos Alez at all. Uh-oh, bases loaded. Yeah, for sure. Swing and a miss from Alez. Good pitch by Gonzalez. Victor is giving everything he has in this at-bat. That one's up high, 2-2. We just need to blow it past Charles Alez one more time. That one is hit well. Outman out in center. He's going to throw it home. That's a good throw. That's a really good throw. And they win it anyways. Brady Singer with a shutout, or 7-inning shutout. Victor Gonzalez gives up the L. Just a terrible showing by us, really. We did not deserve to win that game at all. They had 10 hits and 2 runs. We had 2 hits and 1 run. Here we win the game. That's good to see. Jamal Whaley was returned. That is amazing to see. Taking a checkup on the team. Maton Fitzgerald has been excellent in his role. Maton has been very good once again. Just feels like this guy went from one of the worst players on our team to for the past 4 years, just really the past 3, just excellent. Just an excellent hitter. Correa's been heating back up. Barger has been cooling down, but he's still really good. Whaley is back, thank God. He's going to go win the MVP anyways. Castro's had his best year. Donovan and Julks are both cold. Braden Montgomery has been bad. He's going to go down. Sorry, Braden, but you got to go down. I do not want Carlos Correa to leave. Get him back in the lineup over Corey Julks. Then I'll have him over at third. Donovan will play left. And we'll go Correa third. Barger will hit fifth. Teal sixth. Outman seventh. Maton eighth. Yoshida ninth. Here we want Correa hitting as well. I just don't want him in center. I want him at third. I want Castro at second. And I want Fitzgerald out in center. Boom. Yeah, there's the lineup. There's the lineup against lefties. Pitching rotation is looking a lot better. Iriarte still stinks. Oh, never mind. Grant Taylor is injured. Didn't even see that. Moving down to AAA for a sec. And I will call up Noah Schultz. Bring Noah Schultz back to the bigs. Let him prove himself in a short stint. We lose. Here we are going to win the game. And it did say Grant Taylor has returned. So, yeah, Yinger Cano's been bad as I expected. So he's going to go down. We'll call Grant Taylor back up to the bigs. Taylor rejoins the rotation. Elder is the long reliever. We'll put Schultz in the middle. We just keep on trucking. Here we are, bottom of the 10th. Whaley on second, Burleson at the plate. Another chance for a late game comeback for your White Sox. Burleson, who had so much power last year, it's toned down this season. But he was special for us last year. Good take by Burleson. Whaley on second. Alec is 1 for 4. That was crushed. Oh my god. Get out, ball. Get out. On the warning track. Whaley's going to tag up, though. So a fly ball to the outfield ties it. Here's Kyle Teal.
Now batting, the catcher.
Teal is 0 for 3.
Teal.
Oh my god, that was rocked but foul. 102 off the bat. The amount of hard hit foul balls I've had in this game is insane. Oh, Christ. 0-2 to Kyle Teal. Edwin Uceta now leads the league in saves. Oh, we did not see that. Alright, so now this game got a heck of a lot harder to win. Here's Tyler Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald against a lefty, right where he belongs. In his element, and there he takes a beautiful pitch.
1-0.
What a take. It's probably the best take you'll see on this channel. Would have been a diabolical take if he took that one as well and decided to swing. And not only did he swing, but he also was the worst one ever. That one's perfect up the middle. Tyler Fitzgerald, you absolute stud. And we tie the game at 4 here in the bottom of the 10th. With our fastest player on the team now aboard, here comes Addison Barger. Barger against the lefty, don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Strike 1. Substitutions. Barger. Rodolfo Castro. Oh, things just got a heck of a lot worse for you, my pal. You just went from 42 power to 91 power against lefties. Good take by Castro, 1-1. Rodolfo, for what, like 4 years now, has been our guy against lefties. On the ground to third base, he's not our guy anymore. We're getting a divorce. End of the 10th, tied at 4 with the Texas Rangers. Will continue. And here we have a chance, down by a run once again. Here comes Outman against a lefty. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But Outman is my goat. And yeah, look at that. I believed. We get back to third safely. As it's a single for Outman. Here comes the 9th hitter, Corey Julks, against a lefty. Love to see it. Garcia still pitching. Julks on the ground to third. That'll be 2. But we will tie the game. Rangers will probably take that trade, the 2 outs for the 1 run. And here comes Yoshida. Top of the order against a lefty. Do I like that? Yeah, I guess I do. Masataka. 1 for 5 today. Perfect once again. Suarez ducks out of the, or Robert Garcia, not Robert Suarez, Robert Garcia ducks out of the way, probably saving his own life because that baseball was smashed. Here comes Brendan Donovan, another perfect. Second of the game for us. Donovan hits this one. Will play on. Yoshida holds up at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. For the third hitter, I'm assuming it's my GOAT. We'll change pitchers. But it is Jamal Whaley against Porter Hodge. He's already 2 for 5. Can the GOAT hit a walk-off here? Oh, we don't talk about that. We do not talk about that. I got excited. Swung at a sweeper about 5 feet outside the zone. We're down to the count 0-1. Whaley. It's this one high and deep. It'll go to the track, at the wall, and it's caught against the wall. Jamal Whaley was inches away from ending this baseball game. Doesn't matter. Alec Burleson blocks it off. And we get another comeback victory. A 12-inning masterpiece for the Sox as Edwin Uceta goes an inning and 2/3 of no-run ball. Donovan goes 4 for 6 with a homer. Good Lord. And we're 49-30. We're now 52-30. Gaddis is back. And now with Hunter Gaddis back, we can send down a pitcher. Assuming it's going to be Mr. Noah Schultz. Bobby? Maybe Elder? Elder's been so stinky. It's been really bad. Yeah, I guess Elder's going down. Paying him so much money, but he's got to go to triple. He was really good last year, too. I suppose it doesn't matter. Schultz is going to be the new long reliever. They're going to add Hunter Gaddis back into that setup role. Cosgrove has been excellent. 1.5 ERA. Actually, I'm going to have Gaddis in the middle. Cosgrove's going to stay a setup man. Uceta's been killing it as well. Rotation is Gonsolin, May, Iriarte, Thorpe, and Taylor. Iriarte continues to suck. Bases jacked. We win. All right, bases jacked now. And guess what inning it is? The 8th. Guess what? It's a tie game. This is where we thrive. This is where we've had like 10 different games that could have gone one way or the other. And we've won like every single one of them. Here's Nick Maton. Bases jacked for Maton. 1 out. Playing against his brother's former team. That's going to be 2, isn't it? Beat it out. Nope. Double play. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. All right. Come on, Camilo. Francisco Lindor digs in, one of the greatest shortstops in the history of baseball, up against Camilo Doval. See if we can't hit him with a little sinker. Sinker action, swing and a miss.
No ball. Be straight.
Come on, Doval. This is, I think, between 95 and 102 miles an hour. Oh, goodness. What a hit from Lindor, but we've got it. End of the 9th. We're going to extras. Oh, goodness. Doval, once again. Go to the bullpen. Warm up Hunter Gaddis. Come on, Camilo. Strike 1. Mark Vientos takes the strike. There's strike 2. Doval just painting the corners. Kyle Teal says, yes, sir. And Vientos gets a piece of that one. Sinker gets him. Strike 3. Vientos goes down on 4 pitches. Here comes NJ Melendez, who's been good today. We'll keep Doval in. Okay, that's foul. Thank goodness. It's foul. 0-1 to MJ Melendez.
1-1.
That ball gets a little close. 1-1. Putter. Not where he wanted it, but it's still a strike. See if we can't catch the zone.
That's a ball.
Oh, the slider doesn't get the call. Very close. Strike 3. He pulls the fist on MJ Melendez, and that will be the end of the inning. Top of the 11th. Here comes Jolks. Peter your guess is as good as mine, has pitched 3 innings.
Yes.
Oh. The name is Drew, Texas A&M University. Check him out. Oh, what do you mean I checked my swing? That was good timing. It was going to be a bomb. Okay, very early. Good timing. All right, runners on first and second. Neither of them are fast. Just hope this isn't a double play. It's a ball. I'll take it.
One
You have a good pinch hitter. Not really.
ball. 2 strike.
Jolks at the dish. Oh, that's rocked, but it's so foul. 1-2 from Peter S. He's thrown 43 pitches. Oh, goodness. Strike 3, down goes Jolks. Maybe something like a move there. Here comes Donovan, who's red hot. 3 for 5 today, 4 for 6 the other day. That one's well struck in center field. And we'll send a run home. It'll be the go-ahead run. He will be safe. RBI for Donovan. Everybody slides in safely. And here comes my GOAT, Jamal Whaley. Whaley's a little cold. OPS at 977, down from the 1035 it was at prior to the injury. But he's still hitting above 300. Still in the double digits for home runs. And I'm still trying to hit a home run with him right now. Good take by Whaley, 2-0.
2 balls. No strike.
On deck, I'm assuming, is Carlos Correa, so they're not out of it just yet. Another good take, 3-0 to Whaley. They haven't even pitched close. Tyler Fitzgerald is on deck, not Carlos Correa. I'll pinch hit unless they bring in a lefty with him. So. Whaley fouls the circle change off. It did catch the zone, so that was a good swing. But if we had done that, that's a home run. 3-1 now. Whaley's going to fly out. Go foul. Never mind. It was a battle. And we do get a run off the bat of Brendan Donovan, but we could have had more with Jamal Whaley. We'll return to simulations. And we're in with Edwin Uceta. Johnny Mauricio at the dish. Strike 1. 94 on the fastball. Nothing super fast from Uceta. He's got a good pitch arsenal. Oh, that was a... Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that was a dime from Outman. Either way, it's still a run scored. So it won't... We won't get the win just yet. But we could play on. Okay, we have no control on this pitch. Forcing fastball upstairs. Swing and a miss. It's a check swing. Doesn't really matter because he was in the strike zone. I'm going to go after the 79. With Mr. Edwin Uceta. Circle change is so good, it's just so hard to time up. See if we can't get him in on the hands with the putter. Oh my, did it make time? Barger. We're getting dropped here. We really, really need a plan for him. There's Danny Jansen. How is he still in the league? Fouls that one away. I'd love a double play here, Danny. I sure would.
No, that's a ball.
What do you mean? That whole ball was in the strike zone. Uceta hates the call. There he gets striked. Sit down. That should be strike 3. Instead, we're still playing. Either way, it ends up being just fine. It's going to be 2. Never mind. Thank you, Blue. Didn't know you had aura like that. But runner on third for the ninth hitter, Leody Tavares, who's making way too much money to be hitting that for a new team. Circle change slots in. Come on, Usetta.
That's out the corner.
Circle change. It's a ball. Swing and a miss, the four-seamer. 95. He touches. There's the sweeper, and he just barely got a piece of it. Throw it way out here and see if I can. There's the ball. 2-2. Fitzgerald from third. What a throw! Tyler Fitzgerald with a jump throw back to first base just in time to keep the game going. We go to the 12th. I just want to finish playing this game. Here comes new pitcher Danny Young. Tyler Fitzgerald, who we got as part of a 3-team trade with the Giants and Mets a couple years back, now digs in. Oh, God. Oh, my. Did you see that pitch? Fitzgerald digs in. 37 clutch. Oh, goodness, this guy's movement is insane. Oh, gosh. That was the most pitiful at-bat ever. Danny Young. Remember the name. 3 straight, just absolutely diabolical pitches. 2 sweepers that made me look like dumbass. Oh, this guy's going to be so impossible to hit off of. Burleson batting 260. 267, that is. 1 for 5 today. Perfect up the middle. Send the runner home. And the go-ahead run is safe. Whaley digs deep and scores. Burleson shoots it up the middle and drives in a run. Here comes Addison Barger. Barger against the lefty. Don't like it. Do not like it one bit. Let's try Rodolfo Castro.
Big hitting for the White Sox. Number 29, Rodolfo Castro.
Here comes Castro. We know he's got insane power against the left side. Fouls off the sinker. 0-2 to Rodolfo. 80 contact against lefties. 91 power against him. Fouls away the sinker. Castro hits this one. High and deep to left field, looking up, and it's caught as the left fielder runs onto the track. Well hit by Castro. Nothing to show for it, though. Here comes Kyle Teal. Teal's 2 for 4. He's been excellent this season. Got out after a very slow start. Teal, what a hit. Up the middle. Fights it off into center field. A little dribbler. And now, 2 on. 2 out in the top of the 12th. Sox lead by a run. Look who's aboard. Man, if only there was one more runner on base. Here comes James Outman. Oh, they're saying he swung. He swung. I don't know why I said swing. Gosh, these ratings are too bad, but whatever. James Outman, 9 homers on the year, 29 walks, 31 RBIs. Oh my goodness, that's 2 straight balls in the dirt I've swung at. Should be the easiest 2-0 count ever, but instead I'm down 0-2. Because Danny Young is the shittiest pitcher on the planet. The sweeper is nasty. I can't hit the sweeper if you're just now joining us. Or if you've never joined us. Yeah, oh goodness. Then he hits me with a sinker right down the pipe. Rodolfo Castro is going to switch positions with Mr. Brendan Donovan. Castro. Castro and Mayton. Perfect. Alright, Uceta trying to close it down against Francisco Lindor. We'll send. We'll send to there's like 2 outs. We just pitch. Runner gets to third. Why is Vasetta still pitching? Round out, perfect. Sacrifice block on the scores. And we go to a 13th inning. Danny Young is still pitching. Just kill me. Here comes Nick Maton. Nick is 0 for 4. Another perfect. Danny Young cries like a little baby because he thought that was going to hit his face. Safe! What a play! James Outman took the risks and then scores. Glad to see someone using the same pitching meter that I use. Yeah, it's fun. What a hit. Another perfect up the middle. Don't ask how many I've gotten this game because it's so many. New pitcher.
Number 60. Andrew.
Here's Jolts. Swing and a miss, but the Sox take the lead once again. Top of the 13th. We'll ambush outside because I haven't done that yet this episode. Swing and a miss. It was right inside. 0-2. Come on, Jolts. Come on. Good take. No matter what, even if it's a double play, we'll turn over the lineup card. Good take. 2-2 now to Jolts from Andrew Wantz. Jolts is an absolute dog. This guy's been he started off the year so good, and then he does that. This guy was hitting 300 at one point. Now he goes down on strikes. Here's Donovan, who's 4 for 6. Can it be a 5-hit game for Brendan Donovan? If anyone can, it's him. 90 contact against righties. That's a base hit. 5 hits for Brendan Donovan. Have yourself a day, son. I'm sending him. He's so out. Oh, God. All right, whatever. It's a double for Donovan. 2 outs now. Here's Whaley. And they intentionally walk him because they're a bunch of little shits. Here's Tyler Fitzgerald. Is Correa, not playing? Is he hurt? I think Correa's hurt. Here's Fitzgerald against a righty. Not something I want to see. Let me pop it up. First pitch. All right, guys. Same situation as every inning previously. Can we get the save? Up by a run. Nick Maton with the perfect that scored the runner. Yeah, thank you, Seta, but we're going to take you out. Bring in Hunter Gaddis. Hunter Gaddis joins the game. Can we close it out? Pop up, single. And they scored. So we lose in 13 innings. Mauricio with the 2 RBI triple. And Hunter Gaddis takes the L. 5-hit game for Donovan. Whaley with a bomb. Teal with 3 hits. 15 hits for the Sox, and he'd still take the L. Hate to see that. Brady Montgomery is out for 6 months. Hate to see that as well. All right, here we go. Another shot. We were down 4-1 going into the 9th. Now we have a chance to come back. We are still the 3rd best batting team in baseball. Absolutely love our City Connect uniforms. Here's Correa batting 1 for 4 today. Good take.
Oh, that's low.
Oh, that's crushed. Get out. Go. Get out. Oh my God. That's so pitiful. Great uniform game, for real.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Jamal Whaley.
Jamal
He's so cold right now.
Whaley.
Please, Jamal, please. Hit a walk-off home run. Oh, that's so close, too. We'll be able to tag all the way home with this runner, but we're still down by 1. Jokes is in there safely. Here comes our cleanup man, Alec Burleson. Burleson's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's been good this year, very similar to how he was last year, just not as much power. Need power right here. Burleson is the weakest little hit ever, and we take the L. The Blue Jays get the W. Nathan Luke's 3 for 4 with a bomb. Victor got rocked. Nope. We win. Meckler's still hurt. We win some more. Nope. Alright, chance to go to the draft. If you know, on this channel, we have an extra added difficulty. So it's harder to find gym players. So we're going to send to our next pick. I like Tony Norman right off the bat. Bobby. I also like Alan Farmer. Oh, but Troy Russell and Tom Wang. Tony Norman's a guy we discovered. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Tom Wang. Tony Norman's still here. Exactly what we wanted to do is draft him. Go into our next pick. We'll try and take a pitcher. And, you know, I'll go with this Jeff Wimber. Next pick. There's always some decent hidden gems at this part of the draft. Not really right now, though. Not seeing much. Brian De Silva doesn't look like a bad reliever. Take him. Could use some more bullpen help, so I don't have to sign relievers every year. I'll go with Carlos Ruiz. He looks pretty solid. And we have another pick. Good Christ. Wow, all these guys stink. Go with another reliever. They're all bad. Dwight McMahon. That's spelled really weird. Let's go to the All-Star game. So we lose to the AL in the All-Star game. Yes, I would like to stop simulating. Yes, I would like to stop simulating. All-Star voting. Starting pitchers. Some, you know, familiar faces. Gonsolin is on the roster for the second time in 3 years. Should have been all three. Last year he was so good as well. Relievers, Cade Smith. Uceta gets the nod for the third time in the last 4 years. He has 32 saves. Edwin Diaz is here, of course. He's like every year at this point. Catcher, it's Wells, William Contreras for some reason, and Freddie Fermin. Again, where's Kyle Teal? Jordan and Pete. Bregman in India. Oh, my bad. Bregman in India. Ramirez and Lewis. Bichette, Seager, Edwards, and Witt. Lankford, Rodriguez, Bellinger, and then Burleson. Burleson makes it again. Second year in a row for Alec. I don't know why, but he's our second All-Star. But where is Mr. Jamal Whaley?